Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of Generation of Wrestling Podcast. As always, is yours truly, the 28-year-old piece of the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, okay, Breezy, aka EC's resident Ice Haze King. Too cold in the building, bro. What's going on?
Man, what's going on is Darby Allin and Andrade is going to have a coffin match.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping this will be about the end of this when this ends. Excuse me. Not really sure how much longer this can go on. But other than that, man, what's good with you, man?
Man, getting ready, man, to talk to you about a little AEW Dynamite tonight. I mean, we got a pretty big announcement. We got a pretty cool return or two. There is one thing that just happened I would like to talk to you about because it was extremely noticeable. I'm pretty sure you catch what I'm putting down. But Tuco, man, this your show, man. We going to your speed. Talk to me.
All right, man. So excuse me, hold on one second.
There you go. Let it out.
All right, there we go.
Let it out.
All right,
brother.
man.
Let it out.
Gotta hold on. There we go.
That ain't water, ladies and gentlemen. That ain't water.
Me. All right, there we go. All right, man. Dustin Rhodes, CM Punk.
Ooh,
Not
shit.
a bad little first match to start off with. Yeah, it was a bit. It had its moments where it was a bit off a little bit, but it was still kind of just a cool little match to see Dustin Rhodes versus CM Punk, and just to still see Dustin at his age still be able to keep up a little bit. It was still a decent match. Nice
Right.
opener. The crowd was obviously hot for it. And Sting is in the crowd. I love it.
Sting
I
is
love
a
it.
fool, bro.
I love it, man. I love it because you never know. I wonder how long he's been sitting there before people
realize it was like the real deal.
Right. But oh man, like I said, not a bad way to start the show, man. But after CM Punk won, and of course,
Hey,
he pays his respects to Dustin Rhodes. Hey, Ma, hope you're feeling better. We had Adam Hangman Page after just defending his AEW championship on Friday night. He came out to confront CM Punk, and they stood there face to face. Man, what's good with you, Leo? Man,
Leo, what up, baby?
So, what are your thoughts on the match? And of course, man, that setup of that potential CM Punk Hangman Page AEW championship.
Let me tell you, bro. I was exuberant, man, ecstatic, elated. Every fancy word in the non-urban dictionary.
He said every fancy word.
I was happy, and just as I was happy, I hopped on the good old Twitter. I hopped on the Twitter, the Bird app, and they were excited too. They were happy too. Everybody was losing their shit. You got Adam Hangman Page, CM Punk. It's one of them things, man. It's like when you put that bacon in the skillet, and sometimes the grease ain't hot enough, it don't pop right away. You gotta let it sizzle too cold. But when it starts sizzling, that means that shit cooking. And when it start cooking, that means that shit getting done. And when it's getting done, you gotta flip it over.
Yeah, you gotta flip it over.
So long story short is I want to flip this over, man, and see where we go with Adam Hangman Page and CM Punk because, hey, word around the town is that CM Punk's supposed to be getting that championship belt sooner or later. So I'm just trying to figure out if he's gonna be the one to dethrone the Hangman.
We gonna see. Oh, Sting.
Bro, Sting ain't about to do this
shit. Sting.
Bro.
Exactly, Tony. What's wrong with this man? You said exactly. What is wrong with this man? I love it. But what is wrong with this man?
Hey, Leo says, thank you for teaching me how to cook bacon. Absolutely.
But
look, hey, as far as Sting goes.
Wait a minute.
What, man? What's up?
Wait, we're just not gonna gloss over that. Okay? Yeah, just not gonna.
Hey, look, I tried my best,
What the hell? Where did that come from?
Oh, because I compared what you call it, it's like cooking bacon, Hangman Page
Oh,
and CM Punk. And you know what I'm
ah,
saying? You know, you sizzling, put it in the
okay.
pot, flip it over, you know what I'm saying? Psst, 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 you know.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I was so thrown off by Sting. I missed
What's up,
I missed
Joe?
that a little bit. Okay, I see you and Leo having your own conversation. All right, cool. My
My,
bad.
my
I ain't mean to interrupt, man.
no, no,
I
no.
ain't mean to
You
interrupt.
good.
What's
You
up,
you
champ?
you good. My thing is this. Sting probably has taken more bumps at what, 62, 63, off
Mhm.
the top than he's had his whole entire career leading up to this point. and I'm talking
Yeah, that's
about big
true.
splashes and all.
Like this dude, like, come on, man. You ain't gotta do it again, Sting. You ain't gotta do it again. And then he do it again.
Bruh,
All
hey,
right,
hey,
man.
look, hey, Stain dove off and went through that first table, months ago. Like, damn, you know what? I got back
I can
up.
do it
Do
again.
it
I got another one in me. Let's go.
again.
I got one more. Oh man.
Sting said, y'all ain't gonna put me in no matches. I'm gonna make the most of my TV time. God damn it.
Hey, and he does. And he actually does. He actually does.
Hey, how
All
often do you
right,
think he
man.
said the clips of him and Seth Rollins? Like, can't get me, bitch.
You stupid. You stupid. All right, man. So Warlow shows up, man, of course. And of course, he's got to go through the BS of MJF. He got to
Mm-hmm.
wear handcuffs. He's got to change in the closet. He's got to be escorted to the ring by security. Then he's got to be escorted out the building, and he has to leave. They ain't even say he get to change his clothes. They say after the match he leaves from the ring to the door and he's out. Like, damn, you don't even get to change.
Yeah.
So that's kind of messed up. But and then we got our favorite group, our new favorite group, the Blackpool Combat Club, going
Yeah.
up against them boys, Dante Martin, Brock, and Lee Moriarty. And boy,
Yeah.
I love the way they just came out and started whooping these boys' ass. Like
Yeah.
it makes everything that Arn Anderson look like he was doing just look like child's play. Like, man, these boys weren't ready. They held their own. They held their own. It was a cool little fun match. It wasn't nothing too crazy. It was a nice
Yeah.
little fun match. But they held their own for a minute, and man, they all got a moment to shine, which was cool, especially Lee and Brock. I think those two really stood out the most. Other than that, man, of course, another victory for these guys. Moxley with the paradigm shift to pick up the victory. And then we got the official name of the elite. It's now the undisputed and the elite. It is the undisputed elite. You figured out they were going to do a UE somehow, some way,
Of course. Of
and they
course.
figured it out. And like Adam Cole says, he needs the Young Bucks. They are the elite and the super and undisputed elite. So therefore, they need them. It is nothing without them. So now you got the Young Bucks, you got Red Dragon, you got Adam Cole, you got this new faction forming. My guy, I gotta ask you, man, where does Kenny
Oh,
Omega fit? That
where
was
does Kenny
that was
Omega
nice.
fit? Brother,
That was
you said,
nice.
where does Kenny Omega fit? I'm going to tell
Yeah.
you where he fit. He
Ooh, that
don't
was
fit
nice.
at all. He don't fit at all. He ain't in there. He out.
He
He
ain't in
been
there. He
gone too
out.
long.
He gone.
Adam
They did.
Cole.
They booted him
Adam
out.
Cole.
Okay.
Adam Cole is the new popular kid in school. Adam Cole has dethroned Kenny Omega as the cool guy. Adam Cole was the guy that came in and took all the friends, and now he's the guy. So you know how you settle this? You know how you
Uh,
settle this? Hey,
how
your,
you do
your
that?
favorite word, distinction. Well, guess what? You either gonna
What?
have the Young Bucks and Omega, or you gonna have Adam Cole and the Young Bucks, or you have Adam Cole and his people. But guess what? I'm picking Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. I'm picking Adam Cole and Red Dragon, and then I'm going to see a fight for supremacy. You gotta have one or the other. It ain't. Hey, this town ain't big enough for the both of them, big homie. It's gonna be Kenny Omega and Adam Cole, man.
Right. Damn, I didn't realize, man. They got my boy Dax and Cash going up against each other next week in the On Heart.
Yep, for the qualifier.
Like, how the hell did you book that?
Oh, easy. Hey, y'all two going against each other,
Hey,
motherfucker.
man, come on, man. Come on, man. Really, really. Your tag team, like, it's one thing to put them but like, come on, man, to go up against each other in the
Hey,
first
man, look.
round.
Look, hey, Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio with tag team champions going up against each other at WrestleMania. Anything is possible to go.
Yeah, look what that turned into, a custody battle for dominance.
Hey, maybe we have
You-
a custody battle for Tony Khan. I don't know.
right, man. Oh my god, dude. All right, man. So we got that, man. We got the undisputed era. I mean, the undisputed elite. Uh, and then we got a Samoa Joe promo talking about what he's gonna do to the big boy and Sing and Jay Lethal, which is fine, whatever. Then we got the promo, or should I say the announcement that we were all waiting for. That kind of got spoiled anyway.
Yeah.
Uh, it was already announced that it was probably going to be a joint production between New Japan and AEW. And
Mhm.
Tony Khan and them came out and confirmed it with a little help from Adam Cole and a returning Jay White, who
Ooh.
was over in
Ooh.
Impact.
Ooh.
Ah,
Ooh.
ah.
I know his ass and his back is killing him right now.
Ooh, and Mary, he don't weight. He already skinny as hell, so he ain't got much meat to really
Right.
help
That's
with a
it.
little cushion.
Yeah. I'm
Ugh,
sorry.
that hurt. Nah, you ain't gonna be sorry. I saw that too.
Yeah.
But so with that being said, man, we've got a super card of AEW and
Hmm.
and New Japan. It is going to be called. It's going to be June, I believe, June 26th. It's going to be called the Forbidden Door
Yeah.
franchise, man. And Adam Cole, he's got a match with Ishii.
Ishii, yeah.
Ishii, he got a match with Ishii for a qualifier match for the Owen Hart. So coming up Rampage, Jay White's gonna be there, the Bullet Club's gonna be there, the Undisputed Elite's gonna be there. It's gonna be one big happy family.
Yeah.
Bro, what's your thoughts, man?
Whoo. Bro. Once upon a time, there was beef with New Japan and AEW, and now we bring them together. Now we bring them together. You got, bro. This is absolute. This is nuts. This is nuts because now I'm curious to see. Okay, how is the order of the card gonna work? How are we gonna structure like what match goes on what? Is it gonna be like? Is it gonna be like New Japan gonna do some of their own matches, AEW gonna do some of their own matches, and then it's gonna be a fusion of talent in other matches? Like, I'm just kind of curious to see the build up for this because even though it
Mm.
was rumored already, you got to think about it, man. New Japan was not fucking with AEW up until recently, so I'm just kind of curious to see how they
Damn,
book people. Oh shit, they both. What
damn.
the hell was that?
That was that dive, and they both landed into the coffin.
Bro, what the hell? That was some unique shit. But yeah, dude, I'm excited. I'm excited to see this. And then don't forget, you cannot forget, you still got Ring of Honor to think about too. Because now they technically part of AEW. So how do they fit in? So yeah, man,
I, I,
I'm ready.
I think it's gonna be just a few matches of
Oh
AEW
shit.
stars and New Japan stars going up against each other. I mean, I think it'll just be a play on some of the matches.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a weird ending, but okay.
Yeah, that was a horrible ending. That was horrible.
All
You
right.
got that. I ain't gonna lie. I won't call it horrible, but it definitely wasn't great.
That whole last part wasn't necessary.
Yeah, not at all.
All right, Tony Khan. Well, that's two dynamites in a row. Oh man.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. The end of this. Yeah. I mean, this is a hell of a match to have. They probably could have started with this.
Joe says light ass Darby couldn't keep Andrade from busting out. Like, hell no.
Right. I want to say, like, are you kidding me? That door is that bad. He beating it out. Come on, man. Like, how did Andrade not be able to make Darby Allin stay in there? Like,
Hell
oh,
no.
yeah,
Calling Mr.
setting up the
Johnson.
match
What's
we
going
actually want
on?
to see: Sting and Darby Allin versus the Hardys.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Yeah. Let's run that shit. Let's run that shit. Plus, Jeff, he owes Sting one anyway. Get your ass in that ring, sir.
He say he
Ain't
own
nobody
one
forgot
anyway.
about that TNA shit.
Hell no, ain't nobody forgot about that TNA shit. But oh man, okay. So let's finish this out, man. Jay Cargill cut a promo, and for some odd reason, Red Velvet thinks she's a baddie.
Your new favorite person.
Oh my god, man! That's when I thought I was gonna get rid of her. No, She shows up even more. That cut of promo, that was garbage. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of hearing like I like Jade. I'm not liking Jade, but
Mhm.
I've had enough of this promo. Like she's been doing this long enough to
Yeah.
where it's like I just want to do the match. I don't even want to hear about the baddies. It's just all right. It's cool. All right, let's get to the match now. Um,
What up,
and then
Hart?
we had Warlow versus Butcher, which I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this match went on too long. It could have
Mm,
ended just a bit earlier. What's going on, Pop?
yeah.
So I feel like yeah, you had the right outcome, you had the right reaction, but definitely could have ended a little bit earlier. And I understand they wanted to give Butcher some credibility, which is fine, but uh yeah, you still could have ended it a little earlier.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on that, man?
Nah, nah, nah. There are a few things I feel that's running this course. Like you said, the that match is a little too long. I am tired of hearing Jay Cargill talk. Man, just beat Marina Shafir and go 30-0. Like let's go. Let's
Right.
expedite this a little bit. Like you said, I think last week. I do wish we could have got like maybe a match or two in between just to kind of kill some time instead of all these promos. Because I mean, you're not saying nothing different. You're letting Mark Sterling come out. He's cutting his promo.
Well,
You
she can't have any matches. I mean, she could have did tag matches. I mean,
yeah,
that
yeah.
wouldn't have given her 30 a single. She could have did something like that, but yeah, it's something other than just the same type of promo every week after
And,
week.
and then Kira Hogan, I mean, she's a fucking star, a fucking beast. And then you had like one match on AEW on TV, and now all of a sudden you in the bad bitch section, which is cool. But I wish you was in the ring, but that ain't your fault. But I'm just, Red Velvet, like you say, she up here, she ain't cooking up shit that what I'm saying, I'm indulging in anytime soon. So,
Dry ass red velvet.
I, come on, man. Come on, Jay. We want to see you, baby.
Yeah, I just want to see Jay, man. All right, man. Then we got Kyle O'Reilly going up against Jungle Boy in a pretty damn good Owen Hart tournament match.
Yeah.
Nice back and forth. You definitely saw two guys give it their all. Uh, Kyle O'Reilly, he came out with the victory. Uh, were you kind of surprised? I mean, I kind of thought I could see him winning because I'm like, all right, Jungle Boy and them's the champions. I could see
Yeah.
him losing, but they may want to try to push him. And if all of the elite are going to be in a tournament, then
Hmm.
I could see maybe Kyle or one of the young bucks being eliminated, and then the other ones going forward. But
Yeah.
uh, then again, I thought about it after a while. I'm like, nah, because I don't see Bobby Fish being pushed like that. So
Nah.
yeah, I could see. Yeah, I could see Kyle making it, in which he did. And like I said, it was a pretty damn good match. Once again, just displays why Jungle Boy it has such potential in the
Mhm.
singles department as far as a wrestler. What are your thoughts on that, man?
I almost thought we was about to see Jungle Boy turn heel. We'll do some heel shit for a second at the end there. It turns out he's just a little disappointed. I guess you can't stereotype every single wrestler who loses and looks sad after
Yeah,
a match. But yeah, no, this definitely it brought his singles abilities to the forefront. So
yeah,
I
for
think the
sure, for
time he's a
sure.
tag team champion, it's coming up, man. I think next pay per view we drop it, and yeah, we push him. We push that boy to the moon like Cameron Grimes.
To the moon. All right, bro. MJF pretty much hires Lance Archer as
Huh?
Warlow's
Huh?
next person. Okay. Butcher is one thing. Archer's a different. Like Butcher's a big body. He's a big dude, but he's more of a tag specialist. Uh, but Archer's different. Archer is more methodical. He's not just going in there to try to he's not a hired gun. He's a dude that just loves to whoop and beat the holy shit out of people.
Yeah.
So I can see this match being ugly. I'm not even gonna look at this match as being great. This is gonna be an ugly match, but I can definitely see him putting Warlow through a few things and Warlow looking great coming out of it at the end. So I'm definitely looking forward to actually seeing what actually this turns out to be. Because now I feel like Archer's purpose fits what's going on because of the way MJF is treating Warlow. to grab a guy like Archer and throw him in his way, it's like, you know what, that gels so well together compared to this kind of being randomly just going after Heyman Page or any other thing that he's done in the last few times that they try to put him out there. But we'll see what that becomes. And then of course, man, you got your boy, man, Hook
Huh.
making his debut on Dynamite, man. And I must
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
it felt very mid. It felt mid. I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna lie, man. I I get you want to show, Hook, but I feel like Hook needs like this dude was no competition whatsoever. Hook was just swinging his dude arm, dosey doing him around and tossing his ass over, and he won. I mean, Dan Heiser, that was part of the highlight. The fact that he came out and tried to curse him again, in which it didn't happen. And so I guess now we're going to get a Dan Houser versus Hook match coming up next. Whenever they gonna do that, but I gotta say, man, I can't wait till Tony Nese fights Hook because I feel like somebody will give him a challenge and we'll really get to see if he can hang in, and hang with the big boys.
I mean, right now, Tony Khan is pulling the LeBron James. He padding them stats for my boy Hook. He giving my boy Hook some layups. He giving my boy some victories right now. He making my boy look good. He making my boy. When you look at it on paper, okay, this dude is badass. So when he
Right.
does go over against an established guy like Tony Nese, and they have a barn burner of a match, I'm thinking they're gonna bring the house down. That's just my thoughts. Could be a little too high, whatever. But I
Could
think
be.
once Hook does meet that Tony Neeson above type caliber athlete, man, I think we're gonna be good. I think right now they just padding the stats. I would like to see him fight more established people like the one dude from Bear Country. I thought that was a decent fight. Not nobody that's super high on
Because
the
it
totem
seemed
pole.
like a tough competitor. It
Yeah,
didn't seem
yeah,
like
somebody
somebody he was
legit.
just running through. And it's like, all right, Hook's good, but okay, Hook ain't that good. Like, come on, man. Like, there's other people he can have more decent, better matches than this. I mean, yeah, come on.
Bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
but I
you
get
wanna know what's
it.
funny?
What's up? Man, I feel like somebody's man. I feel
Hey,
like somebody's man pulling our chain, man. I feel
yeah.
like the Hook really out here just answering. Like, really, come on, man.
Hey,
Really,
Hook. How
really.
we know that's you, man? I feel like somebody playing with him. I feel like
I ain't
somebody.
saying I don't like Hook. I'm just saying I feel like they could have gave my boy some more competition. I feel like he could have had some better competition for this. It's his Dynamite debut. You could have gave him somebody to have a little bit of a nice little 5 minute match with, just a little back and forth, man. Hell, Day Soul would have been been better than
Oh,
this dude, and we already seen what he'll do to him. So that's all. That's just how I feel about it, man. But look, all right, that happened. Thunder Rosa cut a promo. She's letting it be known she's ready. She's ready to let it ride all the way to Double or Nothing. We got Sammy Guevara, and dude, I text you and said, "Yo, we just got a double turn." It's
fact.
amazing how fast that happened.
Yeah.
Sammy Guevara comes out and people are booing him.
Mm-hmm.
Dan Lambert, of all people, top team, Dan Lambert comes out and
Yeah.
people are cheering him. Dan gets the microphone, people are cheering. Ethan
Mm-hmm.
gets the microphone, people are cheering. Scorpio gets the microphone, people are cheering him. They are
Right.
booing Sammy. Like they were booing Sammy before he even gave them a reason to boo him. Like
Yeah.
it was like, wow, just that fast. But man, what, first and foremost, I want to ask you, what do you think about Kazarian being getting the opportunity for the TNT Championship, and then Sky coming in and asking for a favor, and then everything that happened after it, man.
Well, I, again, Tony Khan, man, he's a fucking genius with the storytelling. A lot of times you kind of wonder like where a story is going, or he'll pull a story seemingly out of thin air, and then you realize like, bro, SCU, Kazarian, Sky, like they came in together really and started the damn thing. Uh, and so that was cool because it was him, Sky, and what's his name? God, sorry, Chris.
Oh,
Dane.
Christopher Dance.
You know,
Yeah.
so they all came in together as SCU. and then to see Scorpio Sky, he's back, trying to reclaim his baby. But now Frankie Kazarian, who we haven't seen on AEW television in forever, now he's got a chance. But my boy Sky, like, hey man, hold on, I got you. I know you in line, but let me do my due diligence first, and then me and you can go at it.
Right.
Last time we seen these
Right.
two in the
Respect.
ring, my boy, he didn't know if he had it. He didn't know if he still had what it took anymore. Sky
That's
kind
true.
of did his
That's
thing, and
true.
then it was just Kazarian and Daniels. But yeah, I did think it was unique that Dan Lambert, out of all people, was getting fucking cheers. Like, what a world do we live in? Like, I expected them to boo Sammy to a degree, but for them to completely flip, and it's like, fuck you, Sammy and Tay, Sky, Lambert, and Page, all three of y'all, nobody got booed over there. Like, oh shit, oh, okay, well, that's a triple swerve.
Right. Right. A quadruple swerve. It was 5 people. Like all 5 of y'all get flipped. But yeah, man. But that happened. So, and then of course House of Black. They're gonna come back next week and whoop somebody's ass. And then of course, man, we got Carmella versus Camille. I think her name is Camille. Yeah, not Carmella. It's Camille. Camilla, whatever. She lost to Britt Baker. Britt Baker came back. Honestly, man, this was a mid
This
match,
shit should have
dude.
ended on the fucking entrance ramp.
It really should have, man. This was just Britt Baker being a hometown girl in Pittsburgh, coming out with 2 shitty ass players, and they walking down the ring, and that's all this really was, man.
I hated that promo at the end, though. I'm like,
Yeah, that's because she was out of breath, man. It was too long of a promo, and she didn't have enough air for that. She did not have enough air for that. But we digress, man. Then of course we got the coffin match. I will say this: Excalibur I got to give that man props. The fact that he sat there, and I was gonna write all these matches down that he announced
he
without taking
ran
a damn
through
breath,
it.
and he ran through all that. And I'm like, dude, you know what? I'm not even gonna write that down because so I got to give Excalibur credit because he ran through that like that. If anything, Britt Baker needs to take lessons from Excalibur on how to talk and control your breath. Because that right there was how it was done, man. I just wanted to point that out. It was nothing, but I just wanted to point it out. Other than that, then we got the coffin match we saw, which didn't start out bad, but it ended. Yeah, this was a flat ending to this match. All the shenanigans in between was fine. Sting showing up, pretending to be a fan, which is so ironic that people never question that. Like, dude, you know how many times he's done that? Just he's standing there looking like a fan, and I realize take the mask off and realize it's really Sting. You're like, come on, man, this dude is done. But it never fails. It never fails because you never really know. You never know. So, but that was cool. And then of course he jumped off the top again, crazy ass 63-year-old dude. And then we got the finish that we get. Bro, just are you done with this rivalry? Is it over? It looks like it's over. It looks like with the Hardy Boys coming out that we'll
Yeah.
get the tag match. I think I think everybody's been kind of wanting to see is the Hardy Boys versus Darby Allin and Sting. Kind of a dream match, kind of like you say, a re-up on a Jeff Hardy and Sting from the early TNA days when Jeff Hardy and Sting was supposed to fight for the TNA Impact Championship, and Jeff Hardy showed up. Boy, he was on that. He was on that smoky. That boy was on that smoky and Friday. Boy had him running down the street butt naked, sitting in the chicken coop. That boy Jeff was on something,
Man,
boy. But
my boy was zooted and booted,
hey,
boy.
man, for real, he really was. But we look like we're gonna get that moving forward. It may set it up for a match on Dynamite, but then again, we got a pay per view coming up in about a month, so we'll see. I don't know, but other than that, my God, franchise. That's been what we did about in 30 minutes. That ain't bad, man. We got a nice 30-minute show earlier. We got a nice little 30 minutes in now, man. We're gonna talk more on this changing of the guard in wrestling, man. With WWE and them now wanting to all of a sudden want to care more about putting on a better more quality wrestling matches instead of the same old 20 matches for 3 minutes, and you don't want to give character development. All of a sudden, you really care about doing all that because guys left your company or you fired them because you didn't think they were shit and they went to another company and became something, and now you want to hire them all back. All right, cool, whatever. We all know how this game of wrestling is played. All right, it's no different, but it is what it is. But other than that, man, great day, great. What I'm saying, we got back with the people, 2 shows. Tomorrow, the franchise got a show about Sasha Banks. I may show up on it. He may invite me. I don't know. It's Evil Thursday. We'll see. Like I said, I might make a special guest appearance. But other than that, man, send us home, man. Send us on out of here, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, like my man said, tomorrow we're talking about the boss, the LEGITBLSS, the Grand
He's
Slam
being nice.
champion,
He's being
first
nice because
ballot
we
Hall of
on the
Famer.
live. He's being nice. He said we, but he's being nice. He's just trying to be nice, y'all. Don't let the franchise fool y'all, man. Y'all come on here and y'all don't see me. Y'all know why. All right, just know it may just be a whole nother picture of Sasha Banks, man. I don't know.
All right, man. All right. Enough of the shenanigans. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, yours truly, the 28-year-old piece of gold. He's too cold. And until tomorrow, man, we will see you when we see you. Peace.